I'd like to welcome you all to the inaugural SupaClix webinars. This is going to be just a quick overview. We're going to cover off a few things, as we said on the email that went out, just so that you understand what is SupaClix, where did it come from, who am I? Some of you guys know who I am, some of you don't know, why this evolved, and what it has in the case of products and services that can be offered, and what is the opportunity that you have in your hands. We have mutually. It's not just me. SupaClix and this project are nothing without you. And so what I'd like to do is quickly just give you a quick overview of where I come from, for those that don't know. My background's electrical engineering, electronic engineering. From 20 to about 30, I was doing medical electronics. And then I went out on my own and I worked for, as a consultant in the electronics game, computer networking, that sort of thing. But what I found when I was working at Microsoft, for example, as a consultant, I came across this thing called the internet. I heard about it the day they added the www to the internet. Could you believe it? What an opportune moment. When I heard, they can now hyperlink pages together, I thought, oh, goodness gracious, it's no longer a nerd's tool. This is actually a marketing tool. So I started studying marketing, and I started to realize that I had the skill to be able to help people get onto the internet and to actually start using it, a technical piece of equipment that could interconnect people, that could be used to do a whole manner of things. So I've basically been a self-taught internet nerd who learnt marketing. Now I've also had experience in network marketing, in direct marketing, in affiliate marketing, and at the levels, at the corporate level and at the distributor level. And I have built organizations that have covered the planet. In a few organizations, I've had upwards of 5,000 distributors. So when people say, things can't be done or can be done, I know what can be done. I know what needs to be done. So what I saw after working for about the last 2 to 3 years with a direct marketing company as a business coach, showing people how to set up and start their business online, I learned that there were a few key things missing. And I had this technology that could actually teach them those key things. As it was, those that are here realised that particular company got shut down. So it threw me in the deep end and said, okay, Glenn, extract your digit, get on, get out there, get this thing going now. And over the last 3, 4, maybe even 5 months, I've been head down, tail up, putting this together for you guys. And what it is, it's essentially a system that can show you how to set up, launch, run, and scale any business online. The essential elements to getting things done. I don't care how many books you've read, how many courses you've been on. If you don't get started, you get no income. Who's ever, show of hands, who's ever started businesses or said they've started business but haven't actually got them going? You're sort of like, yeah, I'll get around to that. I've spent some money on it, but you haven't actually got it up to any level of momentum that will produce an income. Well, I've done this many times over. And the thing is, the one thing that I learned is that the skill of being able to set it up and launch it and then start it running it means you can go from zero to hero rapidly. And that's where a lot of people don't realize that you can actually do it rapidly. The number one underlying thing that you need is people to talk to. There's people to attract to this financial opportunity, or sell this product, or to talk to about whatever it is that you're now doing. So it's always about 3 things: attract, engage, monetize. That's what it's all about. Just those 3 things. That's essentially business, guys. Attract, engage, monetize. You need to have people to talk to, and you need to be attractive in order to attract them. Funny that, isn't it? So you need to be able to offer something that will get their attention and they will engage with that. And then once you can elaborate on whatever it is that you've got, then you monetize it. That is, get customers. And business is essentially that. That's all it really is. You need some people to talk to. You need to get their eyeballs on whatever it is that you've got, and you need to get some money out of them. That's it. I don't care whether it's buying shoes, selling hamburgers, or businesses, franchises, or even, you know, multi-billion dollars. You need to attract some people, engage with them in some way, and then monetize. Now, interestingly, we've all heard of the term funnel marketing. Who's thumbs up if you've heard the term funnel marketing? The funnel is essentially this. You attract them, you engage them, and you monetize them. Now, you can see there that the funnel is wide at the top and narrow at the bottom. So that just means you will attract more people than you will engage, and you will engage more people than you will monetize. And that's pretty much all it is. So the funnel, that's the shape that it seems to look like. So if you started with 10,000 names of people that you sent out an email to, this is just a simple example, you engage with some of them, hey, maybe 1% of those 10,000 people actually open the email and click a link inside that email. Who's ever done marketing and found out that that's about what the numbers are? So you get 10,000 leads, but 1% is 100 people that have said, hey, I think you've got something that's of interest to me. So you've got 100 people who've said, yep, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. That's it. That's all you want to do. You want to find the ones with their hands up saying, yeah, I'm interested in what you've got. So you engage with them. Now that might be, you might need to talk to them, follow up with them, or it might be just some more emails or some SMSs or some Facebook, whatever. And the product that you are offering, you must have a product. If your product isn't, you know, is wishy-washy, then they won't buy it and you won't monetize it. So all the business is finding those that are engaged, the ones that have got money and said, I want what you're offering, please, here's my money. And you need a method to collect that money off them. And then all it is rinse and repeat. That's all it is. You send out more attractors, you find more people to engage with, and you sell more product. Now, the best product that you can possibly have is something where they buy it over and over and over again. So what SupaClix is, it's an attraction, engagement, monetization program. That's all it really is. Think of it to be a way to attract people, a way to engage, and a way to, you know, sell them stuff. The product that SupaClix has is exactly the process to do this. We sell the tools to attract, the tools to engage, and the tools to monetize. That in itself is what SupaClix is. So what we have is a bunch of products that do that. So we have marketing funnels, and they are done for you already so that you don't have to think of how to do them. They're built for you, done for you, so that you just take them and use them. That's it. It's almost like saying, if you want to spend time cooking a lovely meal, you're going to have to go out and buy all of the ingredients and cook it and prepare, chop it and whatever, do all that stuff, then cook it, then present it, whatever. But if you don't want to do that, you go to a restaurant, you buy the meal, somebody else does it for you. Well, think of SupaClix as we've done the funnel marketing bit at the front. So all you have to do is drop people in the top of it. Now that could be send out emails, talk to people face to face, stick a billboard on the side of the highway. I don't really care. But the opportune way to do it is using emails from a list of people you already have, or it's to connect with people on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or do physical meetings. All up to you. My suggestion is email, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. The reason for that is that you can reach people anywhere on the planet with digital engagement, and you can make money and show people how to make money anywhere on the planet. So SupaClix is a universal program that starts with funnels. Now the funnels, that they are done for you. Done for you, those ones. Then we also have websites. Now, the number one website technology on the planet is called WordPress. Who's got a WordPress website already? Anyone? Yes, no? Okay, I see a couple of thumbs there, whatever. WordPress hosts about 1/3 of all websites on the internet today. So if you want to build a website, the ideal platform to build it on is WordPress. So we have what's called managed WordPress, and we have the ability to set them up for you. We can build it for you if you wish, or we can import your current website into ours. So you use our platform to build your business on. So every business in existence in this day and age, bar maybe a street sweeper, needs a website to tell the story about their business, who they are, how to connect, and they need contact forms and such. So tell them about your business and what you do and how you do it. And you need to be looking at selling on that as well. So if you have a done-for-you system, you can then scale up to the next level where you have a custom website. So you end up with a custom website, and we can help you set it up and launch it and scale it and grow that as well as necessary. Deb Talbot, good to see you there, Deb. So these are the first product. This is the second product. The third product is, now that you've got customers, now that you've got a business running, you also need to be able to track those contacts, track your leads, track your customers, track your sales. So you need business management tools. You need to be able to manage it. We use a program called Zoho. We are global partners with a company called Zoho out of India of all places, but they have literally millions of customers, about 35 million customers to date. They have a totally integrated platform where you have things like email, CRM, email, accounts, etc. They have 40 plus applications all integrated into one. So you can utilize that. You can start small and grow with that platform. You can start with even free parts of that account. So we teach you how to get in, get started, and you can scale from a free solo user right through with that platform all the way through to an enterprise with hundreds of staff if you wish. So if you're in business, you want to start with the right tools. These are the right tools. That's essentially what we have to offer you. And then, of course, if you don't know how to make that work, you obviously need coaching or training. So we offer coaching and training for all of those products. What we do is we monetize these. So you need these tools to grow a business. So we offer the tools as the business as well. That's an interesting concept where you can actually introduce these products to other people who are already in business and get more customers that way. So what we've done is that we've said we'll package these in such a way that you can offer them to other people and sell the products as a customer from our shop. And our shop is literally available for you to utilize. And we run an affiliate program over the top of that shop. Who's heard of a company called Amazon? Been around for a while, right? Amazon is the biggest affiliate program on the planet today. It's run by a guy called Jeff Bezos, who is the wealthiest man in the world, the wealthiest individual. Current value of business, or his personal wealth, is now at $160 billion. He's been in business for 26 years. From zero to 160 billion. And Amazon is about to crack the $1 trillion valuation. There's only two other companies that have ever done that, Apple and Google, and Amazon's about to crack it. And that is an affiliate program where he gets other people's products in his store and he gets other people to sell those products for him, and he just connects the customers, and the sellers and the affiliates find them for him. So the affiliates are the attractors. They attract people to the store, he sells the product and facilitates it, and the affiliates who point them to the store are happy because they get a percentage of the commission, or the percentage of the sale value. That's called a commission. And the customer gets the product that they want, and the supplier gets their product sold. So they're the three elements. Is you need a product. These are our products. You need a method to distribute them. Well, we have a shop that's online and we monetize it. And all we need is people like you to go and find us some more customers, of which you can be a customer as well, because in building any business, you need some of these things. So does everybody understand what those products are? Let me just share my screen here for a moment. So business automation. So this is what we do: lead capture and conversion, instant marketing funnels, custom WordPress websites, lead and customer management, product and business coaching, and we wrap it up in an affiliate program. We also connect to other companies and partner with them so that we teach you how to generate more income as well. So that all in itself, that's essentially the basis of what we have and what we do. We teach you how to make a full-time income working part-time from home. So you can become an affiliate of SupaClix anywhere in the world, but countries like North Korea and Syria, of course, we do accept those ones. And you can sell our products to those same countries. So we already have affiliates in all across Australia. We have them in North America and Canada. We've got them in New Zealand, and we also have them, a few in Asia and a few in Africa as well already. So you can build a business anywhere at any time. So in your pajamas, while traveling, on holidays, 3 o'clock in the morning, up to you. You can work as hard and as fast as you want, and you can build the business wherever you want. This is the website. When you become an affiliate, you get an image copy of this website. And you might see up here, see SupaClix.com. You get a version of this, and let's say I put my name at the front. I have a user in this system called Glenn. And you see here, this address here says glenn.superclix.com. Okay? And that is your website to present to the world. For example, I know that Rick has got a website here, and Rick's username is RICKO. So if I click on that, ricko.superclix.com, that's Rick's website. And same for other people. You choose that username, and that becomes your user handle in the system. So you basically promote that to whoever it is that you want to look at the products. I suggest what everybody does to learn how this all works is to actually start at the front page and read the website. And you'll learn what it is that we do. And I suggest to everyone to take the tour. Now the tour, when I click on this link, you'll also realize that what it's doing is it's just walking you down this menu. And it will walk you down from products, funnels, WordPress, business management, coaching, and some special bundle deals. And when it moves from there, it will go over to the affiliate program. So I'm not going to elaborate or read all of the pages. I'll let you do that. So you get a more in-depth story about each product and each stage of that. What I want to do now is give you a quick rundown on the affiliate program. Who likes the idea of learning how you actually make money? That sound good to you? I'm going to quickly scroll down through this. This is the prelude, which talks about you get a packaged business and how it all comes together. And I'm going to give you this little ranks and sales commission spreadsheet. Very, very, very simple. How it works is when you join SupaClix, you join for free. That's a registration. You get your username and you get a basic lead generation system. And I'm going to show you what that page looks like. Now, a lot of you have already been to this page. You notice here that rico.superclix.com was the shop, rico.superclix.net. It's the attractor for other affiliates. This is how you attract people, with what's called a landing page or a squeeze page. So this page, I'm sure most of you have been through this. So you watch a short video, in this case it's about 90 seconds. You click this link on the bottom and it will open a form. And that form allows people to say, yep, I'm interested in learning about this. They fill in the form with their details. They click show me how. And what that does is that it drops them back once they've gone through the gate. The owner of the website gets an email. The person that subscribed gets an email, which is a thank you. So the owner says, this person's interested. I've got their attention. The visitor gets an email, say, thank you for your attention. Now go here. And then we drop them into the next page. And the next page is the story of how they can make money as well. So they read this affiliate page. So how do they make money? Well, essentially it's sell some product, you will get a commission. You will see here that we have 6 levels of commission. You'll see here level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do we relate to that? So here's how it works. You can see here that when you're a free member, you get access to 1 level of 10% commission on a customer. So if you sell a product directly to a customer, you earn 10% of the sale of that product. There are some exceptions where we can't pay the full 10%, but they are very few. So if you sell them a marketing funnel or a website or some business tools, you get a 10% commission. So if the product is $10, you earn $1. We don't have $10 products, but if it's say $30 a month, you earn $3 a month off that product. If it's a $300 a year, you earn $30 a year. So you can, if you wish, in a normal business, go out and find hundreds of customers of your own. Who's got a business where they've had to go out and find hundreds of customers? And you know, you earn a small bit over lots of customers and you hope like hell that they will buy again. We've all had, I'm sure, businesses, or we know of businesses where they're constantly looking for more customers. Well, here is the difference. If you sell a product, you earn 10%. When you go past $300 in sales, we give you a second level. So let's now look at you here, and you make $300 in sales. Okay? You now have the ability to earn, well, 10% commission off the first level of customers. When you go past $300, you can get access to a second level and you get 10% of their sales as well. So what does 10% of a second level mean? For anyone that's ever been connected with any affiliate program or network marketing program, what we've done is we've done a blend. Hey there, Brett. We've done a blend of figuring out how affiliate marketing requires hundreds of customers typically to get a decent income. So how do you make hundreds of customers? Whether you network it or you leverage the customers that you've got to find more customers. Network marketing is the extension of that, but they have some very weird things that they quite often do in network marketing, where you've got to have a business structure of a certain way, and you've got to be a grand poobah of this, and you've got to do that over a qualifying thing, and you've got to have hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of products in certain groups or whatever. We've eliminated all of that. We've actually gone from, we've found a middle ground between a straight affiliate marketing and network marketing, which I now called leveraged affiliate marketing, or simply you can summarize that to LAM. I'm actually coining that phrase, leveraged affiliate marketing. You're using the essence of network marketing, but without all the complications. But you're doing it using affiliate marketing techniques. So when you have acquired $300 of personally referred sales, now remember, they could be customers that you found, or it could be product that you've personally bought because you're a customer of the system. Just to note, you don't earn commission on your own purchases, but you can qualify with your own purchases. So just be aware of that. So if you exceed $300, we will give you a second level of commission. If you exceed $600, we will give you 2 more levels. And if you exceed $900, we'll give you 2 more levels. So that's how simple it is. You can earn 10% down through six levels. Now, what does that mean for you, dollar-wise? Well, it means if you know someone and get a couple of customers, and they know people, they get a couple of customers, this can propagate to extremely large numbers. How do I know this? Because that's the logic of network marketing. That's Facebook's logic, by the way. How did Facebook get to 2.5 billion subscribers? Well, people ask their friends to come and join them. Who's on Facebook, by the way? Yeah. Remember who was there right at the start, which was what, 2005, I think it was, when there were only a handful of people and somebody said to you, oh, why don't you come and join this Facebook thing? You go, what the hell's that? Who remembers what the hell's that in their brain? Okay, and then suddenly 1/3 of the whole world's on it. And, you know, it's now rated as one of the biggest companies ever grown. By the way, there is now a thing called the FANG index. Has anyone ever heard of the FANG index? I'll just write that down. It's called FAANG. Does anyone know what those letters stand for? This is now on the stock market. Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, who knows what G stands for then? Google. That's called the FANG index. The 5 most influential companies on the planet now. So take a lesson out of their books. How do they market? Amazon uses affiliate marketing to get the message out. They use their customers to tell other customers, and they give them a little thank you. Facebook uses affiliate marketing, except they don't pay you. Wouldn't it be nice if Facebook paid you for every customer, every person that you referred to Facebook? How much do you think you'd be worth now then? There was actually a quote, and I can't remember it, but I think it was, if somebody ever invents a way to monetize something like a social network, then that will be one of the biggest companies on the planet. Well, that's all technically we're looking at doing, is we're going to monetize the people that you know. So how do you turn this into money? I'm going to use 2 examples, just 2 simple examples. And they do use linear progression and that sort of thing, and they multiply. But it's to give you an idea of how the money can propagate. So let's say you join SupaClix for free and you buy a $300 product. We have a 3, a 600, 900. They're like 3 tiers of products, but let's use $300. Marketing funnel system, a website, a business package, whatever it is. Let's just use 300 as the default. Anyone can spend $300 for a year's access to a business program. Would you agree? $300 just about anyone can find, even if they're in Middle Africa. In my last business, we were asking people for $3,000 US. And we were routinely selling that to people. So 300 is nothing, okay? And 3,000 didn't give them any tools to make money, just gave them the education. And I would routinely sell maybe 15 or 20 of those every month because they were interested in making money. That's the reason they joined us. We attracted them, we got them educated, and we got them started. But in that case, the product was worth thousands of dollars. Let's use $300. I will tell you now that every single one of those that didn't spend on the 3,000 would have spent 300. Just that simple. So all you got to do is say, hey, you can make money. This is how you make it. So here is the concept. Everybody brings in just 2 people, just 2, and those 2 buy a $300 product. Thumbs up if you think you know 2 people that might be prepared to spend $300 to start a business that could make them tens of thousands. Don't worry about the fear of how to do it, because we will automate this whole process for you. And that's the beauty of this system. But just let's do some quick maths on this. I use maths here. For my Americans, I always go math because they don't pronounce the S on the end for some reason. So if you bring in 2 people, okay, guess what happens? You've brought 300 yourself and you've got 2 by 300 here. So there's another 600. So you're now fully qualified with $900. So you're technically now qualified to earn off every single one of those layers, because you've got your own spend and the spend of 2 of your customers. So you're now fully qualified for the top end of our commission payment system. So 2 gets 2. Here is the deal. If those 2 you get, let's say in your first month, out of the maybe 500 people you currently know, do you think less than 1% of those people might be interested in making money? Yes or no? Yes? No? Do you think 1% of the people you know might be interested? Yeah, great. And they might have a couple of $100 to throw at this. So we will then automate it where we now get those people to find their 2. So on the next level, those 2 get their 2, so there's now 4. We all understand that? 2 get 2 equals 4. So now you've got your first level of 2 and your second level of 4. And then your next month, let's say these take a month to do each one. Should take a few days, but let's say a month. You get those 4 with our assistance, with the system, with the automation, to find their 2 each. So that becomes 8, that becomes 16, 32, 64. You all see that? 2 get 2 get 2 get 2 get 2. 64 people. That's 126 people. Understand the numbers there? Every single one of those people have just said, yeah, I'll spend $300 and I'll bring in a couple of people that will spend 300. That's the logic here. At the end of, if that took a month to do each one, then at the end of 6 months, you got 126 customers that you earn 10% of. If they all spent $300, can anyone tell me what 126 times 300 is? Anyone work that one out? Let's make it simple. 120 times 300 is $36,000, right? So there's $36,000 and you get 10% of that. You earn $3,600. Thumbs up if you understand how that formula just worked. You got 10% of all of that. Got that? That's the formula. Brain dead simple, right? That's it. So you can find 2 or you can find 22 or 200. It's up to you. But that formula there is just given to you so that if you only find 2. Let's now take it where you just double your effort. This is where the numbers start to go a little bit crazy. And this is the part that people say, oh, that will never happen. I'm going to tell you that it does happen. That's how Facebook got started. That's how I've started just about every other network marketing company that I've ever done, except I didn't start with 2. I usually started with 22. Okay? So I'm going to show you how to do it. With my assistants, I'm going to show you how this will work. It will work, but you've actually got to feed it with just a few names. That's about all you've got to do. So let's take it where you do twice as much work. Instead of 2, it's 4. So let me just throw that up. So there's you, and then there's level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You find 4 in your first month. Let's say this is your first month. So your first month, you find 4, 1 a week. As I said, most people have got 500 names in their phone or thereabouts. I'm sure some of you have got more and some of you have got less. I found 2,700 names in my phone when I looked at it. I've also had 4,600 LinkedIn contacts. Now, I've been doing this for a while, so that's how I got all of those names. So not all of you will have that. But the average person on Facebook has between 300 and 500 Facebook contacts. So even if you used the manual approach and copied and pasted a little, are you interested in making money? Go check this out. And you did that 500 times. That would take you maybe an hour. You've started your business in an hour. You send out the message and you wake up in the morning to find out who went through that inquiry form, and they're the people you talk to. Or we will do it for you. So that's the trick. So you find 4 and everybody looks for 4. That's it. So let's say this is your first month. You've got 4 people. They've all purchased the $300 product. I'm not going to write this out every time. So those 4 find their 4. So the next level, there's 16. You now have 4 plus 16, which is 20 people. You get 10% of that. So essentially you get 20 customers, meaning you get 10% of twice the amount of money. So you earn double your money back within 2 months. Does everyone understand that? Double your money back. So you're getting 10% of 20 customers. We'll do some quick numbers here. That's 20 times 300. That's $6,000. You get 10% of that is $600, right? Does everyone see that? Twice your money back within 2 months. Only doing 4 by 4. To me, these numbers have been written this way so that it's so easy. If people can't figure it out, they say, well, that's all you do. If you found a business that you could invest $300 and then within a couple of months get that back times 2, and you've still got the use of the product as well, see, and you'll never have to pay for that product ever again, because the next year they'll pay you the same amount of money again. You now have a $600 a year business with a $300 cost. You got $300. Not a lot of money over and above everything that you're currently earning. Some people, $300 makes a huge difference to their life. Not me, and probably not you guys. But here's what happens. Take it another level. This turns into 64. That turns into 256. I'm going to make that 250. The numbers pan out a little easier in our brains. That's now turns into 1,000, and that's now 4,000. Anyone hazard a guess as to how many that all adds up to? 16,380. That's how many people there are there? I don't think so. It's just a bit past 5,000 people, right? Everyone understand that? Not 126. We're now at 5,000, and that's what happens when you go 6 levels of just simply doubling that 2 by 2 effort. You put it into a 4 by 4. And you brought in how many customers? Just 4. You can bring in more, of course, but this formula works with just 4. And if that first 4 comes in your first 4 weeks, you've set your business up and kicked it into gear in just 4 weeks. And then it's a matter of then taking your focus away from maybe who do I know that wants to get started to helping these people, and we will help you help them. That's what the job of SupaClix is to do, is to auto-market to all of these people on your behalf, so we get more customers and you get paid more, because it's in our interest to sell more product because we make more money. But when we make more money, you make more money. It's a win-win. It's the best of the win-win. And we have a third win, which is the happy customer as well, because they're getting a great product at great price. So anyone know what the number is? Rob, do you want to give me the number there now? What's that? What does that turn into? If everyone just bought No, if everyone just bought $300 product, how much turnover have all those 5,000 customers brought to the company in your name? $1.5 million. 5,000 by 300. You all see that? 5,000 customers, $300, 1.5 million. And you earn 10% of that. $150,000. Not twice the amount of money that you had there. You've now earned 150,000. That's not 50, that's 150. That's close now to earning $20,000 a month. If that's month 6, you got this, that amount of money in just simply 6 months. I will even say to people, what if it took you 6 years to get there? Would that make a difference to your life in any way? 6 years. Okay? But that's the 6-month formula. I throw the challenge to people, say, what if it was 6 weeks? 4 in your first week, teach them to get 4 in their first week. That's now 6 weeks, isn't it? That's what is technically possible. I won't say that it will happen, but it's technically possible to happen. That's how things like Facebook exploded. They did these numbers faster than you could ever imagine. And now it's plateauing out, of course, because you can't double or quadruple every month. But they did that in their first couple of years. That's how they hit the million in their first, 10 million, then their first 100 million, just by doing that. Yes, of course, their product is free, but you are their product. They get their money because you contribute. Every single person on Facebook is worth about $15. That's what you are worth to Facebook. That's how they price you. So $2.5 billion's worth, what's that? 15? $30 billion turnover every year. That's how they're now almost $1 trillion valuation, because they look at 10 times the annual turnover as to what they value the company. So we can build along that same principle. Yeah, ours isn't absolutely free because we don't advertise to them, but we give them valuable product. Who likes the idea of making something like that or more, or even 1/10 of that? Or like the sound of that? Sitting on your backside, on holidays, in your jammies, down at the beach, on your lunch break until you make more than you earn from your boss, up to you. That's the formula. And we have the products that sell, and you've got access to them. And we look after the back end for you. I don't want to elaborate any more on that, but if you get that formula in your head, you start to realize that it's really, really simple. And unfortunately, most people in most businesses have to learn a ton of skills to get going, and then they've got to put a ton of money into it to get it to go, and then they've got to wait for months to years, sometimes even decades, to get them to produce a return. There's a phrase that I've always heard, if you're making money inside of your first 2 years, you're doing good. Well, I'm saying you're making double your money in 2 months here. But you're only putting a few $100s into it. So that's what we have to offer. Now, here is the deal. That's the affiliate program. It's that simple. There are some beautiful things that you'll see in this as well. Let me do this. Here is what a lot of people don't initially see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 10%, obviously, all the way down. We all know that. If you're a little bit not that great, you still need to start with at least one person. If that person knows somebody and they find one person, they're not that great at it either. This is partly for you there, Brett. You don't need to go and find tons of people, because there are people that you know that know tons of people. That's how this leveraged affiliate model works. This guy finds one, who finds one, who finds one, and this guy here, he's pretty good. He used to be a sales manager. He found 10 in his first month and whatever, and he's now put in about whatever. He knows a whole pile of people. So he's now created 100 people because he knows how to teach people, and you don't have a clue. And he takes it upon himself and says, I'm going to show people how this works. Can you now see that you have 1,113 customers? Anyone hazard a guess as to how much money you made because you set up this process to find this guy? 1,000, that's $300,000. And you get 10%. You just made $30,000. Do you see that? Yes? That's the power of this program. Anyone heard the phrase, the 6 degrees of separation? We've heard that phrase? There is actually a movie that was filmed called How Kevin Bacon Cured Cancer. It was 2005 or 2008. I can't remember the year, but it was a bunch of years ago. And I watched that and I went, it's proving the formula of 6 degrees of separation, where you can reach anyone on the planet in 6 steps. 6 steps to anyone. So that's why I chose 6 steps. You technically can get this program to anyone on the planet and get paid off it yourself. Obviously, you have to, it'll never happen exactly that way, but that's the logic behind it. You can literally get to just about everyone. And they now teach this in network theory and computer modeling and in virus management and bacterial infection propagation. 6 degrees of separation is a scientific formula that we've now applied to marketing. So that's why I chose this, because to me, I've been fascinated by this for years. But all of those affiliate programs you've got to be a good marketer. All those network marketing companies tell you you've got to be a grand poobah, whatever, and there's too much hype. This is just like, let's get rid of the nonsense from the networks. Let's get rid of the ultra requirement from the affiliate, and let's find that happy medium in between. And that's what this program is, leverage affiliate marketing. Okay, and that's what we're teaching. So what do I offer? I offer, you can come in at free and you can just buy whatever product out of the shop, and you can qualify up by buying whatever it is that you want. But what I offer is 3 packages that you can choose from: a $300, a $600, and a $900 product. Okay, the $300 product is essentially the funnel marketing system paid annually, but I throw in a couple of little sweeteners. I won't get into the details of what they are. Okay, the $600 product is we will upscale everything. You buy the funnel marketing program, you buy the annual, but we give you a WordPress custom website and we build it for you so that you don't have to think about it. We load it up with all of the funnels that you are wanting to use, so you can customize them as you please. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to learn that straight away because you've already got the automated ones. We will show you how to take advantage of that. Now, if you've already got a website, you're paying for a hosting for it somewhere already. Who's got a website and they're already paying for it? Somewhere else. Great. So we just say, if you've got a WordPress website, just flip it across to us and pay us the fee, and that's your qualification fee. It might be just simply $300. Okay, but if you want to take advantage of the whole package, we have what's called our platinum, which that's basically, we call anyone that hits this level the $900 sales, we just call them a platinum because it's just a term so we can quickly identify them. We have a $900 pack, And we do, as I said, we've got a 600 and a 300, but this is what I just want to give you the lowdown on what you get for 900 bucks. You get funnels, the Funnel Pro. In fact, you get the premium actually. You get the WordPress. You get the Plus. You get the business pack, which is the email marketing, CRM, all that sort of stuff. You get the pro version of that. By the way, that one here, that's worth $900, that's worth $600, and that's worth $300. So already you've got $1,800 worth of value out of our shop, just with those 3 products. You get some funnels to get your attractions. This is your and engagement. This is how you can customize it, and this is how you can track your customers. And we'll teach you how to use these, but you don't have to learn them straight up. But you're in, you're qualified, and that means you can literally go straight down that line and find people, and you're instantly qualified for the 6 levels. See, the thing is, if some of those people come in before you're qualified, you don't get paid on them. That's the thing you have to understand. That's why it's always good to go straight for the 900. You get the tools you need, you get qualified, and then people will ask you, so which one did you start with? Has anyone ever been in a business, in a network affiliate thing, and what's the first question you get? Which one did you buy? You've had that one, Lynn, right? Which one did you take up? That one. What's the best option? Well, that's what I got, so maybe that is the best option. The guy that told me about it said, well, I got a bit of everything and I got started. Most people, obviously, Australia, we've got to pay the GST, so that's still under $1,000 with the GST paid. That's a marker. We all know that $1,000 is a mental barrier for some people. We just say, well, it's under $1,000. That's okay. Get your business started. There's lower options, but that's the best option. What I'm going to do for all my first 20, this what I call the platinum members, is I'm going to throw in some extra things. I'm going to give you a pro support. I've got to look up because I just added this today. What did I give people? Yes, so I give the funnels, the WordPress and business. You get a pro support. That's worth $300 into itself. That's not an annual, that's support. You got a problem, we'll solve it out, we'll solve it for you. That's technically 2 hours of high-tech support to literally drill down into whatever problem you've got and we'll solve it, okay? We'll also offer you pro coaching. That is a $600 product. That's a 6-week intensive with me or one of my coaches to make sure that you scale up as rapidly as possible so you hit those numbers. You tell us what your numbers are. There'll be weekly webinars. There'll be time in that where you'll get private one-to-one Q&A as well. We throw that in. That's a 6-week, $600 program. We're giving that to you for free. Okay? And so when you start looking at all of this, you've now got $2,700 worth of value for only 900 bucks. Does that sound like a fair and reasonable offer? Sound good? But wait, there's one little extra that I just decided I'd throw in today. I love it when people go, yeah, but wait, no more money. This is potentially priceless. You don't pay for it though. I'm going to throw in my lead generation system where I will cycle through my leads and get anyone that's bought this program for the first 20 people. They will be on my rotator. What does that mean? That means free leads. See, I get the customer anyhow. So if I'm out there looking for customers and I'm getting leads through my marketing systems, then I will give you the lead for free. If you've committed to that, I'll commit that to you. So I'm making sure that you don't fail. You don't have an excuse. The only excuse you'll have is that your why, your reason, just isn't big enough.